Welcome back to Oh Brother Comics. Well, I'm just getting off work, and today I thought I would run to the comic shop because I have really been thinking about picking up more of A Nice House on the Lake #1 as a spec book. That book blew me away when I read it this last week, and I really think it's going to be another Tynion hit. So I'm going to head to the comic shop now, see if they got any extra copies, and pick some up. Come on, guys, let's go ahead and take this trip. Well, I figured while we're on our way, we can go ahead and talk a little bit about spec books. Now, just for those of you that don't know exactly what a spec book is, maybe you're just getting into the hobby, or maybe you just haven't really thought about specking up books for collections that could go up in value. But regardless, we're going to go ahead and talk about that now. So, what is a spec book? A spec book is really any book that you are speculating that will go up in value for whatever kind of significance. Either it's a first appearance, either it's the story. In today's comic climate, the way things are going, a lot of it has to do with options. You know, whether or not this story is going to be becoming a TV show or a movie. It seems to really get collectors amped up and really specking on these books. So, for this one in particular, A Nice House on the Lake, I really feel that this could be an amazing TV show or movie. And because of that, I'm really specking on it. I think that it could definitely go up. Also, a plus is that it's written by James Tynion, who right now, kind of like Donny Cates, seems to be gold on whatever he writes and touches. So he's currently got Something Is Killing the Children, which is a mega hit. He's got Department of Truth, that is also another big hit, and Wind, as well as he's writing other stories like Batman, which is also a great hit with some new great characters that he's introduced in that have become spec keys. Now, that's really what's kind of driving my idea behind this particular book. Now, a couple other things that come into play, for example, like Something Is Killing the Children, that one kind of came out of nowhere. No one really knew what the story was, so print run really has to do with it because it's very hard to find in first print. Now that Tynion has kind of built his name up even more for these mega hits, it's kind of becoming harder to spec on some of these books. So for this book, I really have to look at the kind of print runs that are out there because it is a bigger book. I'm sure DC printed a good bit of it, and the fact that Tynion's name is on it, I'm sure comic shops upped their number orders. So the first prints may have a pretty good size print run, but I will have to look into that. All right, guys, we're here. So my goal right now is to go in and hopefully see what they have available. I'm going to be looking for cover A's. They tend to be the most sought after out of most collectible books. The variant covers can be pretty valuable, but they tend to need to be ratio variants that make them rarer to obtain than most other covers. So rule of thumb, stick with cover A's. That's usually the go-to. So I'm going to try and go in here, see how many cover A's they have. I'm going to look at condition. I'm going to look at spines. I'm going to look at the corners and try and get the best ones that we can. Goal is to maybe hopefully get 5 copies if we can. Let's see what's here. Oh yeah, we lucked out, guys. they had what we were looking for. So let's head home and go check these out. Well, finally, I am here making this video, or at least finalizing this video. Guys, I'm sorry it took so long. Life did kind of get in the way, but the other day we went out and we went hunting for A Nice House on the Lake as a spec book. After reading that book, I was just blown away at Tynion's just ability to tell an amazing and intriguing story. This book really has everything going for it. End of the world, destruction, mystery, you know, the science fiction portion of it. Are these guys aliens? What are these beings that are on the planet that have just annihilated everything? Guys, it is so good. And I gotta say, we lucked out. Luckily at the comic shop we were able to snag 5 beautiful looking copies. These things are in pristine condition. I'm definitely going to be holding on to these and continuing to look for a few more copies so that we can do a pre-screening video and get these sent off to CGC, and get these back and see how we do. You know, to kind of maybe test our skills on just picking out 9.8s or not. You know, it's something that is new to me, and I would love to show you the adventure in it. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't gotten on this book, definitely go out there and really try and find an issue of this, even if it's not for spec and it's just to get into the story. It'll be highly worth it. It's such a good book. Tynion is on fire. You can't go wrong with this book, guys. I will continue to keep on hunting this book. I hope you guys come along the next videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video and had fun on this journey. I would love to see you guys with me on the next one. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later.